Okay. I think I'm good. See? Maybe. It's hard to tell. My Twitch isn't updating. Oh no. Oh, there goes my Twitch updating. Okay. Alright. Damn good then. I can... Hello! Welcome! Buy something. No, don't. So I'm going... Jeez. I'm going to end up yapping about something that's related. Man, there's a fair few people around on ship 2 right now. It's shocking. I have not done my dailies today. Or no, I did. Okay, I thought I didn't. My days are messed up, man. I didn't... In the past 48 hours, I have slept 6 of them. So, my days are all over the place. What even are days? I don't think I know anymore. We may as well wait and do this urgent quest that's coming. It's VR training, it might be something worthwhile. If it's not, I'm just gonna go fight Train Gitaran for a while. But yeah, there is something I do want to yap about, which is partially why I'm like, you know what? Nah, streaming. I need to yap. I need to. And it's a case of, I can't believe I'm saying this, but, like, I need to recenter my, myself. There we go. The developers behind Clash of Clans kind of have a point. Why does the world have to make me say things like this? Why? Why does it continue to do stupid shit that makes me say things like this? Now I will explain. So, there is legislation going through the EU right now that's basically going to become law that effectively, from what I understand, I will fully admit I haven't actually looked into this. I'm just going off of how it was described to me. Is basically going to require digital currencies in games to be treated like real currencies.
I'm here if you need me.
So, let me put that in a PSO2 perspective. Under what I understand this to mean, I would be able to take this 550 arcs and sell it, or AC, and sell it for real money. My star gems would also hold real money value. My Mesta, because technically you can buy items on the AC store and then sell them for Mesta. Well, Mesta is now also going to would have a value by technicality, because it does, you could tie a monetary value to it. Which basically means you can't police real-world trading anymore. It would become legal. There would be no policing it. It's legal now. You know. And all of this is being done because, predatory microtransactions. Okay. So, target those games that you feel are being predatory. Why does the whole industry have to suffer? Because a couple of bad eggs are doing things they shouldn't. Like, I don't get it. And there's so many people who are like, good, let the games that have microtransactions die. It's like, that's a lot of games. It's Armada. Alright, well, let's see if anyone else is doing Armada on the highest difficulty. Is there anybody else here? Because I can't solo this on the highest, and I know it. Okay, there is one other person here. Really hoping for EXP up. I'll take PP economy. Let's see if I can join their party. There are no parties on this block. Okay. Well, there's 3 of us here now. Part 5. Ooh. Let's hop back to the gateway ship, because there has to be a party here by now. I just don't want to be the one setting down the party beacon. No one has a party. Okay. But there is 6 of us here, so... Oh, there is a party, I just can't join it. I would like party. Ah, they're probably already full. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Party beacon. Party bacon! I could thank you, person. I'm good now. I just need the one person, so I have infinite PP. we got 6 people here. Well, if you were gonna place that down, I would have just joined you, my man. Instead of making my own party, but... Yeah, I'm good. But, like... It is very frustrating to me to hear, like, this legislation's doing something incredibly stupid. You know, it's like... Really, guys? Yay! More party members! All the shifters! And it gets considerably worse when you see people who very much do not understand what they're talking about. Like, don't you know, microtransactions are a new thing. You didn't see them 20 years ago, except you did. Like, you saw them quite often. With, like, Club Penguin. Ragnarok Online. It's so hard to hear my own canon. I just, it's such a mess. There's so many people here. points. Okay, almost got all of them. There we go. Destroyed all the gun batteries. Now we need to do is just destroy the thing. So all we need to do now is just destroy the ship. It is kind of funny how, like, uninformed people are when it comes to, like, what could be classified microtransactions in games. Because, like, they've been around for so long. Like, because it really does come down to how do you, you know, how do you classify them? I'm just going to start working on the whole ship. Because I feel like I'm the only one doing this. Yeah, this ship's getting away. I am the only one working on it. Guys. Yep. I thought it was over, to be fair, but I don't think an extra 2 or 3 hits would have mattered. People weren't caring enough. Oh, this phase. This phase sucks. Working down the boss. Ow. Five to go. Ow. Ow. Slurp. Because, like, depending on how you classify a microtransaction. I mean, if we go by modern definition, it's just literally anything you spend money on in a free-to-play game. So I suppose that would make a lot of old MMOs exempt from that, because they were all subscription-based. But that subscription in and of itself is also technically a microtransaction. And then you get into the whole thing of like, well, what about expansion content? You know. Because if expansions count, then basically every old MMO is filled with microtransactions. Still hate this thing so much. At least it's not as bad with this many players. Oh hey, I needed to do that for stuff. I had a daily order and an alliance order. Ow. It'll help, hero. It'll help, hero. Nah, I don't get help. How am I the one managing to maintain aggro here? I need to stay moving because I'm taking way too much damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna let other people do that. Someone leveled up.
Emergency code attack.
Rude! He just pushed me to the floor! Like, it is... This whole legislation thing, and like, it's already gone through. It's already going to happen. Which is the frustrating part. Because it's not good. And... there is some real frustration from even the scummiest of developers. Because, like, literally, they just got guidance, like, last year on, like, various things about microtransactions that basically labeled currency in games as an item, not a currency. Which effectively means that, you know, they were just told it's not currency. Only to have another EU body turn around and say, oh no, it actually is currency. You know, it is currency, and it needs to be treated like currency. And I honestly think the dumbest part of the whole thing is just hearing people complain that, like, oh, but there needs to be more transparency. And it's like, okay, what more transparency could you want? Guys, they're already fighting Shiva. We need to kill this Shiva. Thank you. Pretty rude of them to not come help, but, you know. You missed. You know what? Why not? Fall before the might of Apprentice. I'm dealing so much less damage doing this, but, you know, doesn't really matter. Like, I'm dealing more damage just doing this. But ow. I didn't even get a chance to dodge. Hey, a dim rifle. That rifle be pretty dim, yo. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a repeatable one. Could be wrong. Yeah, retry. Pretty sure everyone was up here. I hope everyone was up here. I do not want threat level acceleration. I'll take Photon Blast, I suppose. All this tasty stuff. Ooh. I'll have to actually look into that. Or, yeah. I also got an orb. It's wind elemental, but I got an orb. I don't even know why I bother doing this. My Shifta has no extended duration. It'll last for like the first group of enemies. It just feels right to be shifting. Work together and do your best! I mean, that's kind of the whole point. Sierra, that's what we do. Ow. I'm just gonna get on a cannon. Mine. I missed. Those are so hard to aim at, man. Okay, I think that's all. Oh no, that's not all the cannons. There we go. Now let's see if we can actually get all of them this time. I'm gonna have barrels hitting me in the ass. Or not. Someone already took care of them. Okay, that's all cannons. More points. And, like, my biggest question basically becomes with this legislation of what do you do in instances where there is no clean conversion? You know, and what I mean by that is, say, World of Warships. You cannot purchase coal directly at all. But you can get coal out of containers that you can pay for. So what do you do in that situation? Because, like I said, there is no clean one-to-one. You know, X dollars does not get you Y coal. Which I feel is the literal thing they're trying to stop. But it ain't gonna work. Because, like, even past that, like, you know... Wow, it's that one they didn't get this time. Guys, there's so many of you! Really? All of you were over there! How did you fail? Ah... Okay, this one's being pretty rude. Being a pretty rude, crude dude. Damage! Ow. Yeah.
Completed.
Slow down a couple mana mates. Ow. I need to get room so I can do this. I don't know what's hitting me, but it's pretty rude. Ah, it's the cannons. Someone's 96. So much hate. Die. Die! Die! I really need to stay mobile, otherwise these guys can just stun lock me. Okay. I can't just nuke this side of cannons this time, so someone else is gonna have to do it. But... like, it is very much one of those things of, I wouldn't mind gaming being in a healthier place. But I don't see that being the answer. Especially where Stop Killing Games also solves this problem. Because, well, as was so eloquently pointed out by Mr. MS Paint Software himself, and many other games industry shills, Stop Killing Games virtually kills off live service games. Like, they simply cease existing under Stop Killing Games. So, like, you don't need to worry about them anymore, because they simply don't function under Stop Killing Games. Or at least new ones can't be created. Ow. There'll be no escape. But, like, let's imagine for a moment that you do make it so that... Ooh, what? Why is Java trying to run on my computer right now? Is Java trying to update? Nothing like having something just take over your screen. I hate that things do that. And I know Windows does that because it's like, oh, we need to make sure you actually want to do this thing. It's like, how about just don't let programs try to do stuff when they shouldn't be able to? Okay. Someone's already over here. Right, no, yeah, because some people start over here fighting Shiva. Yeah. Zippy zap. Be zapped. Half health is functionally full health here, because if I mess up the insta-kills, I'm dead anyway. So... I mean, I can live them on lower difficulties. I just can't live them on this one. Speaking of... Wow. She just kind of killed Apprentice. I mean, that was on me just standing there, but, you know. Yeah. I'll get you up in a second, person, if someone else doesn't do it first. Had to fire my laser. Okay, someone else already got them.
Do you not understand? Completed. Do is futile.
Stuff.
Oh, how fantastic!
Wow, and actually some other things to pick up as well. I should pick up the sub-barriers. I really should.
Fantastic.
There we go.
Oh, how fantastic!
We'll leave party and return to lobby. So much stuff. We have defeated Shiva, goddess of annihilation. Nothing here I overly care about, so I'll just regular appraise.
I got a good look at it.
I mean, the Partisan's neat, but I do have a 15 star, so... I mean, I have a 15 star of everything, what am I talking about? But still, yeah.
I got a good look at it. I got a good look at it. Take care now.
Alright. So, what do these all have on them? Not much, not much, not much, not much, and not much. So those are all junk. Alright. Okay. I don't know all of the stuff. Okay, it'll be... these. Which means probably these. That orb is probably gonna get... well, it probably won't actually. These. And probably these. Character storage. Okay. Let's see. Only one 15 star, other than that orb. Yeah, we got this. It's light, though. I need a gunblade that isn't light. But hey, maybe this has something good about it. How am I going to do this stuff with my new setup? I'll move that chat there, I suppose. No, that's going to block that chat. Well... I'll figure something out. I need more monitors. That's the conclusion I've already come to. I need a third monitor. Maybe even a fourth? Do I hear sixth? Come on, this son. You can live. Okay. So I would like to give my enemies a hand. I'll see myself out. His phone. His phone. Come on. Why are you struggling? I know it's because you're a Wicca, and those are probably struggling right now, but... if I could just see this information in game, it'd be really cool. I complain about that with Final Fantasy XIV. It's only fair to also complain about it here. This little dim launcher. There it goes, finally loading the freaking Gunblade page. Alright. Talon Schneider. Increase damage by 10%, raise current and maximum PP by 20 for every 100 voltage gained, maxes at plus 100. I mean, alright. That would be better on a Phantom, but... alright. Sports 1, 2, and 3. It's not bad by any means. It's just light, and I've already got a light gunblade. But I'll put it away. Do I want to keep the wind orb? I can upgrade this to 35. If nothing else, I should keep it to feed it to my other orb, so... I mean, you can't easily get rid of 15 stars anyway. And the rest of this is just cubes. Same with those sub-barriers. Did get a Vulcan egg. Didn't even notice that. Neat. I don't think I have Vulcan yet. Do I have Vulcan? Technically yes, but also no. I'll register Vulcan. I say yes, but technically no, because Vulcan is... Sally, but different. Just comes at level 100. Must have been one of the collection logs. No, because it had stats. It just dropped at level 100. At least I'm pretty sure this is Sally. No. What are you then? I think it might be its own unique thing that I've just never seen before. I could swear that was... Okay, guess not. Neat. Yeah, now we got a lot of swap shopping to do. Got these. And we got these. All these things that I could probably use for stuff, but EX cubes. Same goes for this stuff. EX cubes. That was all 70 EX cubes. Pretty nice. Now we have like 15 minutes to do any of the other current dailies.
I've been expecting you.
So while I can, I may as well turn this stuff in. Clear some space.
Drop by anytime. Welcome to our shop.
Hello, Dash the Hedgehog. I mean, for me, this is a pretty normal time, but it's because my sleep schedule's kind of been flipped. Though it's flipping back, potentially. I have a job interview in like 7 hours-ish. So, killing time mostly.
Which quest would you like?
Yeah, I'll do this one. I don't like the excavate the ore bit.
I wish you the best of luck.
With some luck, I will actually be working again soon, which will be nice. It'll be nice having an income. I am not expecting to get many hours at all, so I don't imagine my content output is going to change a huge amount. Just the times it happens probably will. This probably won't be the normal time I'm doing stuff. This is just a case of I laid down at like 8 last night, woke up at 2 in the morning, decided around 4, may as well stream. It's now almost 5. Okay, game, fine. Don't give me EXP up. Just don't do it. I don't need EXP. Why would I need experience? Like, really, I'm being greedy wanting experience. But yeah, it's very much a case of, I have an interview for a job that hasn't even been listed yet, so there's a decent chance I'll probably be getting it. But, again, with the store I'll be working at, I'm just going in expecting absolutely nothing. Because, even if I'm told different, I'm still expecting nothing. Because I've worked at this store before. It's a supermarket. I worked the night shift in their salad bar. I was basically told upon being hired, yeah, you've got a safe 32 to 40 hour a week job here, because the night shift is the most important, because you can get the most done. I thought, alright, cool. I like that. You know, basically being told, hey, you've got safe hours, and I'm getting paid an extra $1 an hour because it's nights. Like, that's pretty cool. You kind of have to be a fool to turn that kind of position down. Yeah, within 6 months I'd been dropped to 8 hours a night. Like, 8 hours a week, I should say. Yeah, 8 hours a night. So it was basically 1 8-hour shift, or sometimes 2 4-hour shifts.
I'm getting an unidentified reading. Stay alert.
Now, the fun thing with those 4-hour shifts, I started work at 10. We were not allowed to do up our production planner, which is the thing that tells us how much we can make, until 2 in the morning. If I'm only working 4 hours, 10 to 2, I literally cannot know what I need to be doing my entire shift. So I just had to guess.
Contacting all personnel.
Like, and there are some night positions currently open at that store, but I figure I may as well see about this day position. Because, like, as much as I am much happier being awake at night, I'm much higher energy, I'm naturally just a night person, and that extra $1 an hour would be nice. I don't want to deal with their application process again. It's done via AI chatbot. I wish I was joking. That sounds like something that you'd hear in, like, a parody like, it sounds like something you'd hear on The Onion back in, like, you know, 2005. But no. No, it's very real. Oof. Part of me almost hoped that I was the only one, or at least anyone dealing with this store were the only ones, but I knew that was a pointless thing to hope.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
But, like, yeah. It wouldn't be so bad if I could actually apply to multiple positions like the chatbot tells me I'm able to, but I can't. I'm assuming, because I haven't tested this yet, I'm assuming that if I clear the cookies out of my browser, I can then apply to a new position, because then the memory of the, you know, then the website won't have the cookie telling it that I've talked to the bot anymore. I'm not clearing the cookies on my primary browser.
Emergency!
And... oh, bugger. I hate this one so much.
Emergency! Code! Rescue!
You know, as long as I don't touch that thing, this should just be, wait a minute. But, like, I do have a second browser, but I don't know if I'm gonna need that chat again. And I'm probably going to for submitting the background check crap, which I already hated last time I dealt with this store, but... Get it, guys. I don't want to swing, just in case. I don't want to send the Lillipans into low Earth orbit. Hooray, I can do things again. So yeah, I can't even, like, check if I could just clear the cookies to then apply to another position, because if I need it again, then I won't have it. Which basically means at the moment I'm sitting here going, well, I do have one more browser on my computer. I could, in theory, apply to one more position. Like, it's so stupid. We are living in the stupidest of timelines. That is something I can say with confidence and certainty. And it's just a weapons badge. 6 minutes until those flip over to the next days, so... Let's, I got some stuff to break down. Should also... collect Anna's 1 horn... Oh, 4 horns! Ah. You got a lot more to go. Get back out there. I don't really need any of those. Oh, jeez. I've been slowly working towards being able to upgrade my Gazande to Voltic 3. But that's going to take a lot of these specifically. I think I need the intense one, I think, maybe. I don't know, I think it's this one I need to craft some of. The lightning ones are so weird. I also gotta say, I really wish these were actually a choice. Like, yes, 650 to 750% more potency for 3 to 10 more PP. And that's anywhere from -3 to +10 more PP. Or slightly faster charge time for less potency. Voltic is just better. In every way. Hey, great success. I think it's Nizande I still need to do stuff with. I mean, it's the same with, like, this one, of, like, slightly longer charge time. Yes, that can hurt. But, let's be real, it's a lightning tech. That is really +0.1 and +0.2. effectively. I think it's lightning that charges faster. No, it's fire that charges faster. But still. I think this itself starts at less than a second charge time. Boy, another great success. I mean, this one is a little more of a choice, but really this is just a case of neither of these are worth anything. Like... and no achievement. These are... I need a recipe rank 3 on Gazande to unlock the recipe rank 3s. This stuff makes sense. Yeah, may as well see if these are actually... Yeah, it's less potency, but I do save a little bit of PP. I don't use this anyway. But that would be worse overall, so nope. Faster charge time, 2% potency. Yeah, this is probably better. The only major problem I know I'm gonna have being back working, especially at this supermarket, and during the day, is I'm gonna need to be on my best customer service behavior the whole time. I don't want to do that, but it's money, so screw what I want. Hey, I'm back up to 745. I can start making money! I do have a good bit of money here in cubes, but it's mostly EXP weapons I'm after anyway, so.
Please come again. Come on in. Okay, it is 5, so let's see. Have these updated. Yes! It's gonna probably be a lot of competition for this big guy. I wish you the best of luck.
What's going on?
I will also say, I don't know exactly how long I'm gonna even be streaming for. Because, like, I do need to think about showering at some point, and I should probably eat something at some point. My interview's at noon, though, and it's only 5, so I'll at least probably go to, like, 6 or 7. Could I just have an EXP up? Could I please just have EXP up? Thank you, game. Oh, those haven't reset yet. Or they have and they're just not counting. Okay. What? There they go. It just took them a minute. Well, I got food, and I'll just have a drink when I get back.
Emergency.
Your Majesty. Code. Attack.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Completed.
Yeah. Before I forget to finish my ramble on the EU legislation that's basically going to make real-world trade immensely easy.
Your Majesty. Code. Attack.
Objective complete.
That's kind of what I was getting towards before with my rambling. Is that, like, them wanting to make it, you know, basically tie a monetary value to in-game currencies and treat them like real currencies basically means, oh, I'm not a gold seller. I'm a gold exchanger. I'm just hosting my own currency exchange. Which suddenly now makes it so you can't punish real-world traders. Because they're not, you know, you're not buying the in-game gold. They're just converting that money to a different currency. Because it's all currencies.
Your Majesty. Code. Attack.
Like, this is literally the kind of thing that people were right to worry about happening with Stop Killing Games. Of politicians not understanding what they're doing.
Attack.
Nice one! You did it!
Completed.
Because, I mean, let's be real. Politicians don't know what they're doing. It's really kind of amazing that they have the kind of power they do to make the changes they do, because they don't have the time or understanding to actually understand the things they're doing. Which is where, you know, in an ideal world, politicians would do no more than manage cities and development and things like that, because those are the things that they know, and there would be other bodies that regulate the things that they actually know. Like, it's literally a case of, you wouldn't expect your elderly neighbor who used to be a plumber to come over to your house and be able to fix and route, you know, Ethernet cables optimally and set up high-tech computers around your home. Like, they might be able to do that if they kept up with technology all these years, but they probably didn't. And even then, people in the tech space can hardly keep up with this crap. And that's just taking the example out of, you know, away from gaming directly. Like, there are people who actively are developing games who don't know what they're talking about when it comes to game development.
Your Majesty. Code. Collect.
You know, Mr. MS Paint software is a prime example of that. He really does not know what he's talking about when it comes to game development. Especially given the timeline of things. He very much just saw Undertale doing really good, and decided he wanted a piece of that pie, and tried to make his own. And has no idea what he's doing. And literally from the moment his shorts started getting spammed at me, I could tell this guy didn't know what he was doing. But, you know, he had charisma, and that's really all you need to be a charlatan. So, like, if people within the games industry itself don't even really know what they're talking about, then what hope does a politician have to understand the complexities of the games industry? And the answer there is they really don't have a hope of understanding. Which is kind of a problem when they're the ones making legislation around it. Oh, hey, it's back! Oh, hey, it's back! Man, that thing was really in a hurry to die. Multiple times. And, like, I do fully also understand why even a lot of gamers are getting just sick and frustrated with the state of particularly mobile gaming. That's where a lot of these major issues are, is mobile gaming. Which is very much a case of why punish everybody because one market is unregulated. Yeah, that just it doesn't make sense to me. We've got one unregulated market where basically there is no protections whatsoever that, you know, the creators of and sellers of actively try to make manipulating people using it easier. Yet we gotta regulate the entire games industry because effectively Android and Apple are kind of sketchy and don't really regulate their marketplace. Like, that sounds like an issue for them, not me
Which quest
right
would you
now, you know?
Which quest would you like?
Alright, castle. You know, this isn't a bad quest. It just has no real rewards worth anything. But we'll get it out of the way. It's pretty good for experience, so...
I wish you the best of luck.
I know I already had PP economizing, but there we go. Give me EXP up. How are my... You know, if I can use the item, then... Yeah. Those needed something. Slorp. And, like, it's not even every mobile game is bad. Like, this is an example I go to a lot, and is, in my opinion, the gold standard for how to monetize a mobile game, but Azure Lane. I have never once particularly felt like I needed to spend money on Azure Lane. I have spent money on it because I wanted to. But that was my choice. There's quite a few people who have been playing Azure Lane since day one, who have collected virtually everything tangible in the game and spent no money on it. Now, this does not include skins, cosmetics, things that do not actually even change the gameplay experience, but exist as a thing you can purchase. Like, there's plenty of skins these people won't have, plenty of skins I don't have. They're cosmetics. They don't change the gameplay. They don't meaningfully do anything. Could I be unfrozen, please? Thank you. Like, literally, not like one paid event ago. Say paid event, because they just did a free crossover event. Which, you know, right in the name, it's basically all of it was free, minus the skins. I had ended that previous event with 0 cubes, 0 ways of doing any pulls. I'm already back to being able to do about 80, and I've already finished the new event. Like, that is the gold standard of how to monetize a free-to-play game. Because they know what their fanbase wants to buy. So that's what they give them to buy. They know the players want to buy skins. So that's what they give them. Frickin' Reapers. I can't see. I've been frosted. I've been thawed. These pillars are really annoying. Not as annoying as the Reapers, but... they're still pretty annoying. Go away, Reaper. You are the most annoying enemy. Die, Reaper. Thank you. Die, Golem Man. Goleming. Where is this guy? There he is. He's hiding from me like a coward. You missed. And then, like, if you look to MMO gaming, like, you see so many good examples of good monetization. Because, like, games can't be free. But, like, the biggest problem I've seen when it comes to Android and Apple mobile games is just how easy they make it so that you never actually have to enter payment details to pay for things. That's a problem. That's what lets little Timmy basically drain mommy's credit card, is because he never had to enter the payment information. Because, you know, Google Pay, Apple Pay, frickin', I don't know, Ligma Pay, I don't frickin' know, like, all of it needs just gone. That's the kind of stuff that needs regulated. I say fully acknowledging that there are some absolutely scummy games in existence. Ironically, most of them tend to directly have to do with gambling. something else that should probably be much more heavily regulated than it is. And also something that becomes very tricky to regulate in games when it's not just directly a casino you're staring at. Come on, big guy, just give me your hand. You're making this much more difficult than it needs to be. Yeah. You're gonna make this more difficult than it needs to be, then I'll not play fair. Even though arguably this is playing fair, but... it's also technically not playing fair.
Victory for us.
Because, like, one of the things that makes regulating gambling in video games difficult is that gambling? Technically it was, because I didn't know what I'm gonna get. Like, that was random chance. Popping that was literally virtually no different than popping open a loot box. Except I did it for free. It doesn't mean it's not still gambling, though. So, like, this is why regulations around gaming is tricky, but also not. Because, like, one of the things I made mention of is, like, well, what about proper full-on gambling games? Which, funnily enough, this game has actual gambling in it. Quite honestly, you know, you can't grandfather old games into new laws, or old things into new laws. Just, you can't do that. So PSO2 would be safe. But,
Welcome to our shop.
like, a game that contains a literal slot machine. The thing that would make PSO2s a little vague, you know, a literal slot machine that you pay money to spin, that's just gambling. That is just a slot machine.
Drop by anytime. Which quest would you like?
Yet, I could grab my phone, fire up the Google Play Store, and probably find, like, 30, 40, 80 different variations of slot machines that not only have cutesy, cartoony characters meant to target towards kids, but also you pay money to spin. That are literal slot machines, and they'll be basically rated, oh, they're everyone. Anyone can download and play these, when they should really be AO, if they exist at all. They should be adult only. And there should be strict limits put on them by Android and Google Play. But there won't be. For the exact same reason as to why, you know, if you go driving through really near any casino, you're going to see advertisements for casinos. In the wild, you can turn on the TV and see advertisements for casinos. It's because those casinos have a crap load of money, and they pay these politicians and places to allow themselves to exist.
If you would, please. Hello there.
That's why nothing's gonna ever get done about them. Because you can guarantee that even with this EU legislation that's going to be going into effect, that really the games that are going to be hit the hardest by it will be games that do monetization right already. And there's going to probably be some loopholes built into it, specifically for literal gambling games. Like, that's just how it's gonna be. BestViewersHidden.com remove the space. I don't think I will. I don't think I will be doing that. Hey, Twitch, you maybe want to do something about those? Nah, you're too busy brushing off a creator being assaulted. Why am I spicy today? I don't know. I will say, that whole TwitchCon situation has me very upset. Especially Twitch's CEO's response. Because, like, one of his responses was quite literally just, well, just ban the creepy people out of your community. When I'm streaming, I can do that. It's like, actually, you can't, my man. Because all you're banning are the trolls trying to be creepy and the really deranged people who don't know how to hide it. The actual deranged people who would bring harm to the people they watch don't tend to reveal themselves. Wow, this was over fast. Like, I am sure that creator that got assaulted on stage
Which quest would you like?
had the meet and greet would have banned that person if they knew about them or had their mods ban them. But you ever think that maybe there's a reason why that creator and many other big creators, male and female, have security details? If it was just as easy as just ban them, they wouldn't need to pay for security now, would they?
If you would, please.
There she is.
Hello there.
Like, hey, they're tallying the Alliance rankings for the month. Yeah, 8-bit Arcs is not going to be anywhere on the list. Like, quite simply, and this goes out to anyone at Twitch that might possibly see this. What y'all need to do is stop blaming the creator for being assaulted and actually do something about it. Twitch is owned by Amazon, which is a multiple $100 billion company. You can afford security. You can afford competent security that keeps people that aren't supposed to be places out of those places. And you can probably do it without even making a noticeable dent in your bottom line. Especially because doing so, and publicly doing so, would probably get some people who have probably sworn off Twitch entirely to, you know, come back and maybe start supporting their favorite creators, or if they were a creator, continue creating, and thus generating revenue. Knowing that the company might actually do something to protect you at their own freaking convention is pretty good for people. Like, quite honestly, with everything I'd always heard about TwitchCon and how just rough it is, I never planned on going there, and this situation has only solidified that. I have zero plans of ever going to TwitchCon. Ever. Jeffy Bezos himself could come back to Amazon, personally approach me with a check for freaking $1 billion, and I'd probably still not go to TwitchCon, because what good's that money if I end up getting shanked by somebody? Like, there's a lot of things I would do if someone were to come to me offering that much money. Going to somewhere where I could very easily die is not one of them. Or be left with lifelong trauma on top of the stuff I've already got. I don't need more. I've got plenty already. Like, I can only imagine what some of the old Justin TV mods and, you know, people who actually cared before the Amazon acquisition are feeling, you know? Like, they had a pretty good platform. Justin TV was a pretty cool place. And a pretty safe place at that. But since Amazon's taken over, this, gotta be real, guys, this isn't a great website anymore. Not for safety. And the streaming experience really hasn't changed any. There's more ways to monetize now than ever before, but let's be real, a lot of creators don't like going through Twitch for their monetization. They like going through platforms like Streamlabs or Coffee, where they get a much bigger cut.
Detecting a suspicious reading. Keep your wits about you.
Which, you know, give it some time. Twitch will try to probably again try to block alternative donation / tips pages. But, like, I really feel for really any creator dealing with stuff from TwitchCon, because it even just goes beyond just that. Like, there has been countless stories since this TwitchCon of various VTubers having to basically turn and tell their audience, yeah, if you tried to gift me something, the Twitch staff threw it out. Which is so scummy. And there's really no justification for. Like, Imagine if, like, some convention did that to a big celebrity. They would probably be facing a lawsuit. Multiple, probably. Because, you know, there's a fun thing about that. Well, no, I suppose. I'm saying this not being sure of how US laws work. But up here in Canada land, a gift like that, especially if it's been handed to somebody trusted to be given to somebody else, if it's just thrown away, that is destruction of property. And is a crime.
Excellent job.
Completed.
Does this way lead to... Does not look like it. Where is the exit? Where's the blacksmith? Okay, it'll be upper left corner. Good. Yeah, like, Twitch as a platform... I mean, let's be real. Twitch is still here for the exact same reason YouTube is. There hasn't been a serious competitor. There's been other platforms try to compete, but there hasn't been a serious competitor. Literally, YouTube, if they actually cared to do it, could annihilate Twitch off of the internet. They would just have to actually care to do it. Because literally, all YouTube would have to do is copy all of the features that people like from Twitch and not copy the things that people don't like from Twitch. Ta-da. They've already got the established user base to make that work. Somewhere like, you know, I don't know, I don't want to name any other platforms, but I don't know, hypothetical platform number 89 would not have the established user base to make that work. They would have to do something extra on top of what they're doing for it to make any amount of sense, and for people to actually migrate to their platform. A lot of alternate streaming platforms at the moment, their entire selling point is we currently don't abide by the law. You can do copyrighted stuff here. It's like, yeah, baby boys, that's not gonna last. Sorry to tell ya, but copyright law is a bee. And eventually the mouse is gonna come for you. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. So you may as well just follow basic DMCA rules now, instead of getting people's hopes up that, finally a place where we can pirate things again. Like, no. No, that's not gonna happen ever again, sorry to say. Nor should it. Just making that one pretty clear, like, that shouldn't be a thing.
Which quest would you like?
Alright, 2 silvers. I need to go get some coffee at some point. should also see, let me guess. Yeah, Java is trying to update. Java, I'm in the middle of something. This is not the time to be updating. Of which I know Java would be sitting there going, are you kidding me? Now is the perfect time to be updating, because you are in the middle of things. So that's obviously when you need to be updating stuff, is when you're busy. Computers shouldn't use, you know, process knowledge to know when you're not doing things and update then. That would be too convenient. And the world is nothing if not inconvenient. Ah. Pretty sure it's just 2 of these I've got. Oh no, I've got 3 silvers. Wow, it's being really nice on the EXP ups here. I'm gonna be spending so much Mesta to get it on the hierarchies. I just know it. It's gonna happen. So nice being able to be lazy through these keys again, though. Yeah. Swap shop, because I know I got a lot of crap. There we go. One more silver key. Yeah, it's been really nice on these ones. Not liking that. Not liking that one bit. Getting a little bit of lag. Wait, no, didn't want those. Okay, we'll do gold, then Rappy Fever. It begins. Those silver keys were all really nice. Gave me EXP up right away. Now it's just not going to give it to me. How did I know? How did I know? All that mace that I just made, it's gone. It's out the window already. Well, it's into the machine, it's more like it. There we go. Takes so long at times. The game just knows when you'd actually get decent benefit out of EXP up, and it's like, no, we can't give you that now. You'll actually get something out of it. Especially because this is a gold key. Stuff's just worth more here. No tank. Goodbye, tank. Hey, I'm gonna gain one whole level out of all this. It only took 3 silver keys, a gold key, and really any key after that, while also not starting at nothing. So, you know, realistically, it took the 3 silver keys, the gold key, and the Rappy Fever to jump one whole level. Wow. Now to fish for EXP up again. Yay! There we go. Okay, it gave it to me pretty quickly. I'm stuck. Down with the Rappy Menace. And nothing. Okay. Hey, I got a level. So that's something. It's not exactly nothing. It's just not much. Yeah.
What would you like to do?
What I like to do, I may as well finish this stuff off. I'll have 2 more levels for short charge, and then I'll have 2 whole points left.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Which quest would you like?
I should probably go and get something to eat and start getting all my stuff ready for leaving. It's about 6 hours to the interview. I need to shower soon. Because if I don't, my hair is going to be soaked when I'm at the interview. The joy of having stupendously long hair. Like, my character's hair here is shorter than mine. Yeah, I got long hair, man. So, I'm gonna take a peek, see if there is possibly anybody else. That might have gone live. There is not. That looks like a bot. But yeah, I don't see anybody. I got mail! Probably be, yeah. I'll be setting that up. That is going to be it for this one. I know it was a short stream. Nothing really happened, just some level grinding, and I got some yapping done. I do need to actually get some food into me and then start, like, getting ready for, go have a shower and get ready for a job interview. I might do another stream tomorrow. Just because, like, I haven't been doing so many streams. So, potentially look forward to that. Maybe not. I don't know how my stream schedule is going to look going forward. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. And hopefully I shall see you back here whenever I see you back here next. So, see you then.